Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to another video. So I want to talk about The Walking Dead and Comic-Con because we officially got the announcement today that The Walking Dead will be coming to Comic-Con. It's going to be Comic-Con at home, so everyone will be able to watch it. At least from what I'm understanding, because, I mean, obviously, we can't have a ton of people at San Diego Comic-Con because of everything going on right now in the world. So Comic-Con is doing this special live at home sort of event where anyone really everywhere can watch it. And The Walking Dead is going to be taking part in that. I don't know how it's going to look format-wise because they didn't announce a bunch of stuff in here, and so we'll talk about that. But there's obviously not going to be a crowd or anything like that. So it's going to be really weird because usually they'll announce something and then you hear like cheering and stuff, right? We're not going to be hearing any of that. So it's going to be kind of weird. So of course, before going any further, I do have to warn you for spoilers for The Walking Dead Season 10. And also, I am continuing with The Last of Us. When I played the first part, which you probably saw on my channel already, certain thing happened and I really got out of it. And yesterday or the day before, I started playing it again. And I didn't record that gameplay, which I think is fine because I'm sure a lot of you guys have already seen a good portion of the game. It was about 4 or 5, 6 hours of the game. I started to record a little bit more after that, up until some of the Abby stuff. And so I'm editing that right now. That will come out today. I'll be later on tonight though, so expect that in like 4 or 5 hours. And then for tomorrow, I'm going to try and do the rest of the Abby stuff, the stuff that I'm going to be playing through today. And then hopefully at some point, I don't know where it ends. I have no idea what happens with the story after that. So I'm hoping maybe I can get the ending to the story then. But I'm sure I can probably get it all done within 4 videos. So I only have one. Another one's coming out today, one tomorrow, and I think that my final video for The Last of Us will come out on, what day is it today? Monday? Yeah, Monday. So that means it'll be out on Wednesday. I also want to do a review and get my thoughts on the game and the story and what everyone's talking about and all that. So that will probably come on Friday, at least that's my prediction. For more updates on stuff like that, just make sure to go follow me on Instagram. That's just at MusicMan on Terror Street. The link for that should be down below. But let's talk about Comic-Con here. So I got this article here from comicbook.com. They put everything here together. So I'll leave a link down below if you actually want to see everything in more detail because I've already read it, and so I'm just going to be summing everything up. The Walking Dead is going to be making an appearance along with the other shows. Every other show, World Beyond, Fear the Walking Dead and stuff, they're all going to be having this or doing something there. The Walking Dead, though, they're not going to be focusing on season 11, and this is kind of the weird thing about it. Usually every year at Comic-Con, they would focus on the next season, but because they haven't filmed anything yet, they don't know whether or not that season's going to be coming out later in the year. Actually, I'm pretty sure they probably know. I don't think it's coming out this year. Maybe they can pull something off where they do some kind of special type of thing, but I don't really see it. I think it's going to be pushed off until early next year or maybe just until next October 2021. But the people that are going to be there is obviously Chris Hardwick. He always moderates the panels. You're going to have Gimple, Angela Kang, Greg Nicotero. You're also going to have Norman Reedus, Melissa McBride, Jeffrey Dean Morgan, Lauren Cohen, which is going to be really exciting and interesting, Josh McDermott, Ross Marquand, and Paula Lazaro, among others. So the princess will be there. Maggie's going to be there. That's going to be really interesting because last year at Comic-Con she was missing, right? I guess she did pop up, I guess, later on. Wasn't that the surprise? I totally forgot about that. Didn't she like pop up with a Jason mask later? And it was revealed that she's returning to the show. Anyways, what's weird is Denai Guerrera's not on here. That's kind of weird because I'm so used to her being announced as a part of the cast, right? But they're going to be focusing on the season 10 finale, which is titled A Certain Doom. And so I think what we're going to get during this panel, because again, this is the main event. Fear the Walking Dead is going to have their own separate event. Worlds Beyond will have their own certain time slot and everything. The Walking Dead, they have to do something for like half an hour to an hour. A lot of it will be talking about just their experiences with this season, with stuff going on, what to expect from the season 10 finale, thoughts on season 11 and stuff like that. But they need to bring something. Otherwise, why would they be there, right? So I think what we're going to get is a new trailer. Definitely we're going to get a new trailer for the season 10 finale. We're going to get all brand new footage. There may even be a tease of the Commonwealth. That is totally possible. Like we might see something there. We will most likely get a release date. I think if they're going to announce it at any point, it's going to be then because again, they can start working on things right now. At least if they're doing things in terms of production in California, they've been able to do it since June 12th, I believe was the date. So you combine that with Kirkman did say that he knows dates. Like a couple days ago, he did an interview. Maybe it was a week ago already. But he says that he knows dates. So combine all of that together, I do think they have it all worked out. They probably aren't going to announce it anytime soon, and they'll just save it for Comic-Con because they're not going to have a trailer, like a new season trailer to show anyone. So we could get that in October, because I know there's like New York Comic Con. Like sometimes they do stuff there. They never show trailers or anything big, but they will do stuff there. They could do that then. They might just save the season 11 trailer for then if they can start filming, say, like in July or in August. That's one thing we'll also learn from this panel, is when they plan to start filming, because they'll probably ask them, like, do you know when you're going to start filming? And they might be able to say, yeah, we're going to be starting in about a month for sure. But I think the most exciting thing about all of this is the fact that we are going to be getting new footage. Like, I'm sure we are going to get new footage. I would be so surprised if they had this panel and nothing happened. They just talked about the finale and there was no new footage whatsoever. Because even just looking at the footage that we got in general from the season 10 finale trailer, a lot of it was, first of all, that the huge scene was from the opening minutes, but a lot of other things happened way later. And so, you know, the hype for the season 10 finale, it's still there, but a lot of it has died in the sense of, I think we're all just waiting for it. We don't know when it's going to come out, and so we can't really get excited for it. Like when we saw that Maggie was returning, that was a perfect send-off for that. Like that hyped me to hell for the finale. But I think they got to add something else to it. They got to do something else now, announce a release date, and then the hype just continues and it's just going to keep going. And so I feel like if they give us our first look at a Commonwealth soldier, everyone's going to be hyped because they know the story that's coming up. They know what's about to happen, and they announce a release date. Say it's like, I mean, that'd be amazing if it was airing in like August or something, September, but it might not be until November or even October. Maybe it comes out in October. But I have a feeling that is very possible. We could see a Commonwealth troop in the trailer. It might be like an after credits thing in the trailer right at the very end. We'll see footsteps. We might even just see like a couple feet or something, and you'll just see like this white armor. I think we're going to get something like that. All of this is happening in a month from now, which is exciting. Over this next month, it's going to be really exciting because I'm sure there's going to be more announcements. The hype is going to build every single week, every single day. We're only a month away until this happens, so there could be stuff 2 weeks from now. There could be stuff this week or next week. You never know. They might release new artwork, a different type of scene, anything. They could really do anything that they wanted to do. Make other casting announcements. They'll probably do that at Comic-Con, but the point is, they usually announce some stuff before Comic-Con, so you can probably expect that too, though it is a different year, so maybe not. But in a month from now, we're going to learn a lot of stuff that we've been wanting to know for, I mean, like 2.5 months now. We're also going to have Fear the Walking Dead, and I guess we'll learn stuff about with season 6. You're going to have the cast members there and all that kind of stuff. And I'm guessing with that, we're going to learn a release date. I do think Fear the Walking Dead, that's the one show that is probably going to air pretty much right away. I think the season 10 finale, they're going to want to build some hype to it. That's why I don't see it airing that weekend or something like that. I kind of see it airing maybe, I don't know, in the fall at some point. Fear the Walking Dead season 6, though, I think this is a show that could start airing that Sunday. That the Sunday of Comic-Con, they can just air it that Sunday and then continue on from there. The second half of the season, I don't know what's going to happen with that. But like I said, they'll probably talk about all of that stuff. I will do a video on what they do talk about for Fear the Walking Dead, but I'll probably be after I do all my Walking Dead stuff, just because obviously it's more important. I am more excited about that, so I just generally want to cover that more, right? Another show that I am pretty hyped for is World Beyond, and they're going to be doing their own thing. You're going to have all the cast members from that show. You're going to have like our Gimple, and then Matt Negret's going to be there, who obviously is the showrunner. I'm sure with this, what we're going to see is probably more footage, I would expect. But more than that, I think we're going to learn a release date. And then I think we're going to be able to place the rest of the year, because I've done videos on this already, but we're running out of weeks in the year to air any of this content. That's kind of why I think that Fear the Walking Dead is going to air the weekend of Comic-Con, or it's going to be like the week after, just because we're kind of already running out of weeks. We have 8 episodes of Fear that has to air because they haven't finished the second half, so it will just be the first half, so that's 8. We have 10 episodes of World Beyond, so in total that's 18. And then we have the Walking Dead season 10 finale, which is just 1, so that in total 19 episodes. So that's 19 weeks, 19 Sundays. We have like 27 left as of now, and I'm also including like the Sundays that occur around Christmas time and the holidays, where they never air anything then. So realistically, we have like 23 to 24 weeks, maybe 22, 23, 24, around there. But this is Comic-Con isn't happening until a month from now, so minus 4 Sundays from that, we don't really have that much wiggle room to air these things. I think it's just going to air straight for the remainder of the year, and my prediction is that Fear the Walking Dead, or maybe World Beyond, it'll be one of those two shows that airs the Sunday of Comic-Con or the week after, and it'll just continue straight from there until November. I am very interested in seeing what they're going to do with everything because, like, obviously The Walking Dead, they usually have their whole event in Hall H. It's usually on a Friday. It's usually like in the afternoon at some point. And so is it going to be the same exact thing? Like, we still have to learn all those details. I'm just really curious as to what's going to happen. I'm excited that something has been announced and that there's things to look forward to now. And so, yeah, I mean, mark your calendars. In a month from now, a lot of shit's going to happen. We're going to learn a lot of stuff. Until then, there might be more announcements, and I'm going to keep posting updates. I do still have a few videos that I want to do this week, so expect that coming out. And yeah, I mean, get hyped. The Walking Dead's coming back, and I am just more excited than ever. So post all your thoughts down below. I hope you guys all enjoyed the video. What are your predictions for Comic-Con this year? What do you think they're going to reveal? And I guess, yeah, you can also include all the other shows in that. What do you think they're going to reveal with all of them? In terms of The Walking Dead, though, like, I guess a more specific question I have for you guys is, do you think we will see a Commonwealth trooper? I think that would be a very amazing reveal. I really do. But post all your thoughts down below. Hope you guys all enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.